Hello everybody, welcome to Dial and Dram. It's my brand new YouTube channel. First things first, before I get everybody screaming at me in the comments and calling the bezel police, I am actually using it to time how long this video runs as I look down through the camera so that I don't talk too long. Second thing, wristwatch check. I am wearing my Liv GX1 chrono, and the chrono is running because I'm using that as well. That will get a video of its own, I'm sure, in the future. Dial and Dram, this channel, is kind of an offshoot, a spin-off, a reboot, if you will, of my previous channel, my Captain Whiskey channel from some years back. I kind of lost interest in that, lost my inspiration, lost my drive, and I neglected it for a while, despite my intentions to get back up and current with it and do some more content, keep it up. I just kind of lost interest in, so I'm giving it another shot. I'm going to try out some new formats, some new ideas, and I'll see if that keeps me from losing the interest in pursuing it like it did before. As the name suggests, Dial and Dram, this is primarily going to be a wristwatch channel and also a spirits channel, whiskey, rum, whatever spirit I happen to find interesting at the moment. You'll probably see it showing up here. And also the various wristwatches that I pick up. The Omega Seamaster here, reference 2531.80. This is the James Bond watch from the Pierce Brosnan era. This was the watch that he wore in Tomorrow Never Dies, The World Is Not Enough, and Die Another Day. The one in GoldenEye was a quartz one, but it looked the same. Anyway, this is my gateway watch. When I started to get interested in this piece and decided I wanted to buy one, and I started doing the research, doing the homework, it opened up the world to me, a new world, I guess, of wristwatches, and it ignited a new interest, a new passion, a new hobby. So because of that, and also because of my childhood connection to it, I saw this. Pierce Brosnan was my James Bond, and this was the watch that he wore, so this has always kind of been a part of my childhood. And I've always thought it was a stylish and handsome piece, a very nice looking watch, especially with that beautiful blue wavy dial that I hope you can see in the camera. Once I decided I wanted to get one of these, and I started doing all the research, I quickly found myself interested in wristwatches in general. And that's something that I've always kind of had a slight interest in, a passing interest. I'm going to slide one into frame. Maybe it's blasphemy to put these two on the screen together, but anyway, here we go. This Invicta Pro diver that I bought 6 or 7 years ago, and I've had it since. I picked this up because I always wanted to have, I've always liked having a watch to wear, and especially a mechanical watch with an automatic movement or a manual wind. I'm kind of a techno geek a little bit. Space travel, airplanes, cars, mechanical things in general have always had an interest for me. So a wristwatch is kind of a small portable version that I can wear and appreciate on my wrist. So when I got the Invicta a few years back, it was because that I wanted the sort of Rolex look without paying Rolex price, and I'm still reluctant to pay Rolex price, especially at the current market situation where Rolexes are basically the really desirable models are almost unobtainable, and even the less desirable models are selling with very little in the way of discounts. I couldn't possibly justify spending that kind of money. Obviously, the Seamaster I picked up used because they don't make this particular version anymore. This has been out of production for a while, and they have the new ceramic dial one with a little bit of updated styling. Probably I'll get one of those down the road, but for now, this will do me. I'm going to take this back out. That's about it, I guess. Wanted to welcome you to the channel and talk a little bit about what I'm gonna do here. You'll see wristwatch stuff here. Probably not quite so much reviews, I think, at least not for stuff like this. There are other YouTubers out there that are way more experienced and way better at doing the sort of review-based content than I could possibly do for this Omega at this point. So mostly I just wanted to show it and get some content up there to highlight why I bought this and why it's the inspiration for me starting up this channel. I probably will do reviews. I will definitely be doing reviews on whiskey and spirits and stuff like that. And I probably will do some micro brand reviews of stuff that's not quite as well known, stuff that I find interesting or stuff that I find really, really cool, but may not necessarily be having a ton of videos already out there about it. So when I get around to doing some of that stuff, you'll see some proper reviews, but for the time being, I think this is probably it. I may do a more in-depth video on the Seamaster down the road. The Invicta definitely will be getting one down the road, as will the Liv. And so with that, I think that's about it for me now. I will sign off. Thanks for watching. Leave me some comments, leave me feedback. Things you like, things you don't. Let me know how I can make this a better channel. See you on the next one.